I just want to be the fittest guy that I can be, fit and healthy. I had a lot of broken bones, I had a lot of injuries, I had surgeries, and yet I've seen consistent improvement. I had a bike crash. I was found unconscious. My ribs were all shattered, all kinds of stuff. Since then, I've had hip replacement, had neck surgery, and quite frankly, to say I'm in the worst shape I've ever been physically is an understatement. I think mentally I'd like to get to that point where I'm satisfied, but I'm never satisfied. I want to prove that you can get stronger, that you don't keep getting shorter, but I think I can get healthier. I think I can get fitter. I think I can live longer and get the VO2 max up. I'd like to get above 40. I think the interval training definitely helps on stuff like that. What motivates me is having goals out there. I've always had to have something in front of me, especially today being the start of Badwater 2025. I haven't gotten that out of my head yet, so hopefully one day I can still achieve that. My mental state is all over the place. I tell people, don't look in the rearview mirror, but then I see myself 5 years ago. I was, incredibly fit, and that's hard to see. And so there's a part of me that wants to be the fittest 70-year-old there is. There's another part of me that says I just want to be really, really healthy and balanced. There's no question the biggest challenge is mentally. Can't stop thinking about what I was and where I was before the accident and where I would be. If I were doing all this rehab on my shoulder and I didn't see those small improvements, I'd get very discouraged. You've got to see signs of improvement, and I don't know what it would look like going the other way. So I'm trying to run, trying to swim, I'm definitely biking, and I hope by the time I'm back in here I can maybe have a race on my calendar. There's been a lot of focus on rehab because I'm still working on my arm. There are indicators. Being able to put my key fob up on the hook the day I was able to actually reach it was huge. As far as key markers of training, there's no question I'm stronger on the bike. I'm going out for rides and my heart rate is lower or my time is faster. I feel stronger on the bike, and I've noticed improvements, and I think the hill training without a doubt has contributed to that. Pushing myself in certain areas, whether it was the hills or the cadence, it just motivates me, especially today, seeing improvement or seeing lack of improvement. I learned where to focus. After 40 plus years of doing this, I should realize focus on the hard days being really hard. I swim a couple times a week. When I am doing freestyle and I turn and my arm goes out, it was below the water level when I started doing it, and now I can actually tell that I'm touching the surface of the water, and hopefully I'll get that little gap where I don't feel the water. It's funny for me to think of endurance being able to run for 3 minutes when I've run 100 miles, but that's kind of part of where I'm at. And I just want to improve. It was encouraging today to see most of the things improved, and that's all you can ask for, especially at 70. It's good to know that you can still improve, and I want to just keep proving that.